Yeah, not
There we go.
Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? It is officially Saturday, and we're going to be playing through one of the favorite games that I love, which is Sea of Thieves. Now, if you've been following along, we've been doing all of the main Tall Tales. And I've already done this one a couple of times, but now I'm going to get the book. So, this is the Tall Tale, The Heart of Fire. It's the very last one. It's not as bad as the other ones. There's no real big fights like there are on some of them. It's very easy. Arthur Pendragon, King Arthur, is going to be helping us out as we go. There are some things that aren't quite the same with the story. If you follow the other one, the Seabound Soul, right? We helped King Arthur free some of the souls, but we helped him free Lord Flameheart, or King Flameheart, or Captain Flameheart. In this one, it says that one of the friends, as part of the Alliance, actually freed him. It was really us and King Arthur. So that didn't quite make sense. I thought it'd be cool if just King Arthur just fessed up to it. Instead, they blame it on this guy named Stitcher Jim. Which we'll go through. It's a very easy one. If you know what you're doing and you've done it several times, you could probably bust this out in like maybe even 30 minutes, depending on where you start. It all matters where you start. But I'll also stay there so that you guys can see exactly what's being said, the animation behind it, and everything. But there is a thing. If you're trying to collect the journals, you should always have something up so that you can follow the journals as you go. But with that being said, in order to collect all the journals, you need to do this Tall Tale 3 times in a row. Because there are paths that you can take that Flameheart has laid out, and unfortunately there's a journal on each path, and you can't backtrack to the other paths. So you gotta pick one, and then you gotta go through it. The good news is, as I said, in order to complete everything on it, you only need to do this Tall Tale 3 times. So with that being said, if you're gonna collect the journals, you gotta go through it 3 times anyway. Have the thing up. Follow along, and then guess what? You'll complete the whole thing. And this is, this is what you unlock if you just do it once, which looks kind of cool, like that. But I'm not trying to draw attention, so I'm gonna run my slick pattern as I always do. Main reason I do this is because at night you can't really see me. Nice and slick. I recently found out, too, that if you match up all your lights, I didn't know this, but if you light your lights from the ferry, you can actually get points. So every time you die, what you should do is take the flame and then go on your ship and then light all of them in that color. I'm going to try to fly the Alliance flag, too. It actually helped me out on one. There were a couple of people that came over to the outpost that we started. I'm like, don't shoot at me. I'm just trying to do a Tall Tale, and they didn't. Now, this is one of the downsides. So, the Tall Tale is located at Moros Peak Outpost. So, as I said, depending on where you start, could kind of be a hassle because you got to sail there. It's not too much of an issue, though. We're just going to go straight there. We're going to the east. And everything is right there. So, how you hit it is Moros Peak Outpost, you go to the tavern. The tavern is going to tell you that you need to go talk to Grace, which is, if you remember, on Tall Tale Shores of Gold. Right, she's just right outside the tavern. And there'll be a cutscene as soon as you go there. There's some cool music that plays as you go along this, which lets you know that you're going in the right area. Some of the stuff that does stink, though, it's always over by all the ash and stuff, so you need to watch out for those volcanoes. It's such a pain, but it is what it is. Oh, I didn't fix my... Dang it. It's whatever. I'll fix it. I didn't buy the right, capstan, I think they call that. Which is no worries. I can easily fix that on. Where we go? My cannon. Oh. I didn't even do my cannons either. I'm slacking today, guys. I am slacking. Oh, that's good. I like these sails because you can kind of see through them a little bit. I don't know how I messed that up, but hey, it's what it is. I always have my blunderbuster out because I don't know how other people are going to be. Scary. And I fixed my voice thing so I can talk to others, which I think is fantastic. I just need someone so that we can do some of the Ashen Lords and stuff. But this story pretty much tells you where the Ashen Lords come from. And that's about it. You pretty much get left off the hook real easy on this, because it's just trying to describe, you know, where the Ashen Lords come from. You're trying to help King Arthur save his crew, and you're like, okay, well, where do all these Ashen Lords originate? And you figure it out from here. Because the whole thing is, we're trying to stop Stitcher Jim from raising an Ashen Lord. Do we? Not really. But it's all good. It's part of the story. And so are we, since we're sailing in it.
Viper 1-1, you are cleared hot.
Yeah, I'm cleared hot. That's what I like to hear. I did experience one glitch. I'm not so sure if you guys were with me, but well, one day I wasn't getting my gold. Just want to let you guys know that I did get my gold. Actually, I may not have, now that I think about it. I don't think I got my gold back from that, but hey, it's all good. Here we go. So we're coming up. We are looking pretty damn good, if I don't say so myself. I don't see any ships, which is always perfect. By the way. See a ship on the horizon, a ghost ship. So I think we're gonna be good. So the first stop is gonna be this outpost, okay? The next stop is gonna be Liar's Backbone. And I actually found this place doing another tale. I think Caesar was on, and I was talking to Caesar about it because I wanted to figure out what it was. And I ended up figuring out the code then, without even having the book, by just walking around. And then I'll show you how to do it. It's a very simple thing. You may, if you played this game, you may have stumbled into this area like me, and then tried to solve the puzzle, and then solved the puzzle, and nothing was there. That's because it's part of this tall tale. Which is no worries. It's a room that's got like a whole bunch of empty ashen chests on there. They also have all these carvings all over the walls. And then it's like an ode to Captain Flameheart. And the guy keeps calling him Lord Flameheart, Lord Flameheart, Lord Flameheart. So the code to the decipher is Lord Flameheart. And there's symbols. So there's a symbol for Lord, there's a symbol for Flame, and there's a symbol for Heart. So you just put that in. Easy peasy. I'm gonna start selling a little bit more to the north here. Keep it between the navigational beacons. Got a weird look on my face, just trying to make sure that we're good over there. Probably on the other side of this. I just can't see it yet. So this is... So Stitcher Sorrow is it. This is the guy that you go after. I did some customizations on my guy. Decided to give him the Imperial Fort chest thing, because I'm a big fan of that. Still got on some crazy cool boots. I like those boots. I just gave him like an Inky Kraken pants because it's black and it matches the shirt. And I've got the golden stuff on. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to check out the Ashen stuff and throw the Ashen stuff on my guy. So, alright, there's the outpost. So we're going to come straight into the outpost. We're going to get off. I'm going to let it do its cutscene. I don't think there's going to be any bad guys. Famous last words. So I'm just going to stash what I can right here. I'm coming up. Is I don't see anyone on the island. It's important to look past too because there's another landing dock on the other side of Moros Peak. Not that it really matters. As I told you, I met those one guys that were pulling up. I saw them. They had like a sniper rifle aimed at me. I'm like, guys, I'm just trying to do a tall tale. That's it. The Heart of Fire. Please don't shoot me. I've got nothing on my ship. I got nothing. Zero. And they were cool about it, and I said, thank you so much, I appreciate it. I feel like they were testing me by asking, what tall tale are you doing? They should have realized, because I was like standing still. It was the first time I did it. But the good news is, the hard part's out of the way. So, it took me almost 15 minutes to make the sail to the outpost. That's the hard part. And if you've played this game several times and been to some of these islands, it actually cuts down on your time on certain things, which is good. Just because you've sailed to these islands before, so you kind of know what they're talking about when they do this stuff. Like one of them, we have to go to the sugar. I think it's the Devil's Thirst, and it's like, oh, there's like a secret chamber off to the south, or the northern, yeah, off to the northern point. And you're like, oh yeah, that's where the lava ducks down, and it's like, yeah, I remember this. Partly because I've seen it, and I'm like, oh, what's down here? And well, what do you know? There's like a little chamber for you to go. So I'm just gonna pick up some more supplies here. When you play, there'll be plenty of fire bombs, because fire bombs are what you're gonna need. Don't worry about stocking up on them before you go. You're not gonna need it. How did I not? So I completely missed my wheel, and I missed my cannons. So there's the wheel, there's the cannons. Actually, I prefer my inky cracking cannons. There we go. And just stocking up, just in case. And one of the volcanoes is blowing up, which is fun. No, it isn't. It's never fun. I've yet to figure out the food situation, but it's no worries. So you're gonna run up here. So at the tavern, the Charred Parrot, you're gonna vote on this book right here. Heart of Fire. She's gonna talk to you.
There you are. I was starting to think you wouldn't make it. These are dangerous times if the stories of pirates releasing Captain Flameheart are true.
We released
I know a few people who'd like a word with them about that. I mean, they used to say Flameheart lived for battle and bloodshed. Last time he was around, he nearly brought the Sea of Thieves to its knees. No one could stand up to him. Then one day, he simply disappeared. Still, not everyone's afraid. There are those of us like Captain Pendragon who are working to find
King
Flameheart
Arthur.
and stop him before he can regain his former strength. Since you're here, I assume that means we can count on you for your help. When we know more, we'll be in touch. In the meantime, do me a favour and take that journal back to Grace, would ya? She's always leaving it lying around.
And Grace is just right out here. And she'll start talking.
Is that my journal you're carrying? Don't tell me I left it behind again. Not that there's much in there. Just some notes of my time in the Devil's Roar and all the things I'd like to do to... Wait! Can you hear that? Something's coming.
At last. Tallulah told me she'd send for pirates who wouldn't shy away from battle, and here you are. I need your help, and quickly. My crew are in danger.
Aren't you Captain Pendragon? Last thing I heard, you didn't have a ship left, much less a crew.
Oh, my friends and I parted ways long ago. But their personal effects were still aboard the Black Witch. Stitcher Jim must have taken them to use in his vile ritual.
Did you say Stitcher Jim?
Yes, the same wretch who freed me from my painting and deceived me into unleashing Flameheart.
That was me.
Not that I knew his name at the time, of course. They say he used to serve the Gold Hoarders, but it seems he's changed allegiance once again.
Oh, trust me. I know who Stitcher Jim is. If he's working for Flameheart, we're all in trouble. Where is your crew now?
Rumors say he confronted them with an armful of dark relics and bound their spirits into some kind of cursed chest. Madame Olivia believes he might try and use its power to summon an Ashen Lord to the Sea of Thieves.
Ashen Lords. I've heard the stories, and those were bad enough.
It seems Flameheart needs to rebuild his army, and he's using my crew to do it. We must recover that chest from Stitcher Jim, whatever the cost.
I've always used my journal to keep track of Jim's whereabouts. Take it with you, and use it to hunt him down. Before it's too late.
Peace out. Alright. So that's the other dock. So I'll read this on the way, but you figure out that you're going to Liar's Backbone, which is just directly to the north. So we're gonna pull up, we're gonna start sailing. I'll show you guys on the map real fast where it is. Just so you know, I should do that right off the bat. So Liar's Backbone right there. And then after Liar's Backbone, we're going right to the Devil's Thirst. So not as much sailing as you would think. And we'll read the book en route, as long as all these stupid things stay out of our way. Those are the volcanoes that I'm talking about. There's a ship right there too. He's flying a flag. You may have to go a little bit northwest, yeah. You can kind of pretend and depict how you're going to do this. I'm more worried about that D-bag, but so here's the book. We'll read it as fast as we can. So the Journal of Forsaken Shores Alliance and its portrayal by Stitcher Jim. Forsaken Shores Alliance is formed. Today Ruby, Fetcher, Jim, and I raised a grog before the Alliance set sail for uncharted waters beyond the Shroud. We've discovered something beyond the Shroud, a hot, hostile environment we named the Devil's Roar. Jim found a box of wondrous secrets half buried in the hot sands. We've stowed it aboard in our cabin for safekeeping. A hot and unrelenting land, filled with peril and danger. Day 52, we've been betrayed, poisoned by the bite of a rat named Stitcher Jim. That box of secrets has corrupted him. I should have seen this coming. Ruby, Fetcher, I pray for your safety. I'll begin searching for you and the Alliance the second I regain my strength. I don't know what this ship's doing. I'm hoping to stay out of their way, though. I think that probably put me right in their path, but it's whatever. Day, question mark. I've wandered, lost, and forgotten for too long. I lost my ship today. It lies here wrecked on this island. The last remnants of the great Forsaken Shores Alliance in pieces. I'm forced to take refuge here. No longer alone, Morrow's Peak will stand as a monument to everything Ruby, Fetcher, and the Alliance endured at the hands of that snake, Snitcher Jim. A nightmare. I had that dream again, back with Ruby, Fetcher, and the rest of the Alliance, all of us standing around that damn box. Only this time it's not Jim that peeks inside. I'm the one lifting the lid. The box is empty, no more than that. Where its bottom should be, there's a hole, like peering into a great abyss, and inside that flames, endless searing flames. Coming around. I'll get back to the journal here shortly. The price of greed. The snake shows his head. Got word last night that Stitcher Jim's been slithering around out in the wilds. Rumor has it he's fallen in love. Impossible. That man loves only himself. If that snake is lurking anywhere, it'll be below the dirt in his hideout on Liar's Backbone. Maybe I'll send a few friends out there to find him. And maybe they'll be armed. So, that's where we're going. The thing about Liar's Backbone is it ends. It's got like a shallow shore. So you can't necessarily go up as, I think that's it right there. You can't go up as close as you would like. Just trying to watch out for that other ship. The thing too is, I think you only fight 2 skeletons. 2, maybe 3. No, 2. You fight 2 skeletons, Lord, like, and they have 3 waves. But that's it. That's all the fighting. Most of the other stuff is like puzzle solving, and then a whole bunch of traps and trying to find your way out of the traps. Right. Got it. Oh, there it is. I was wrong in my assumption. Sally up, bring Sally down, bring Sally up and round and round. I think you get points for eating like shark and stuff like that. So now on this one, since we're going to go back south, I'm going to try as hard as I can to stay to the southern part of this island, just so I can easily get out. But as I said, it's not one of those islands that you can just like go straight up on. Beautiful day out though. I'll be taking Vlad. He's not out here today because they're not doing the construction stuff. Typically he chills right over here. But I don't think he's doing that. I think he just came over here, as I said, because they were doing all that construction and he wanted to be close to me. But it is what it is. We're gonna start bringing the sails in, because as I told you, this place gets shallow real fast. Oh, thanks, Hoss. I greatly appreciate the follow. I'm so sorry I didn't see that. I didn't get any alerts or anything. Thank you kindly. I greatly appreciate it. So this is where we're going to put down our anchor. Watch, I'm probably going to bottom out to some... No, You see what I mean? Like, the ground right there, it's like, boom. And it's like that for a little bit, so your ship's gonna get stuck. Don't mind getting some ammo. We'll place that there. Come in. Yeah, apologize for that, Haas. Must have been during the entrance screen, because I don't have the alerts on there. Do apologize, but thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna drop all the storage stuff. Okay. We're golden. When you come up this route, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stay to the right. I'm gonna get rid of these because I need the fireballs. Fireball. The lever is right here. It's gonna open up. Now, the trick to doing this is, if you want, you just look around at all the signs here. So when you read it, that says flame. Right, so what you do is you follow that. And all these chests right here have those symbols on them. So he was part of the Gold Hoarders Alliance, which is why you see a whole bunch of Gold Hoarder stuff, but it's all torn down. Red's been put up, and then he's painted the hearts everywhere. So if you look down here, like, there's the heart in remembrance of him, but if you look behind here, like, you can see the Gold Hoarder symbol, the flag that's been torn down. So just continue to go around if you want to solve the puzzle. It's no worries, but once you get here, it's going to be a quick solve of Lord, Flame, Heart, and then you pull the lever. Then it's going to open. Take the Stitcher's note, pick up the mysterious key. Go back to your boat. You see how the music changes? It always lets you know you're in the right area. Which is fantabulous. Good news is we're almost done. I'm kidding. We still got a little bit, but most of it's just traps and stuff, so it's not really an issue. But let me harpoon this stuff. Why not? Oh. Miss and a miss. And away we go. It's probably going to be a little bit more on the southwest side, which is okay. We should have the wind coming into this, which is what I love. Or actually, no, it should be southeast. Lord, I apologize. We're going to keep it straight between the navigational beacons. We'll catch the wind here. They have to fight it a little bit. But the next place we're going to is straight down to the Devil's Thirst. I'll read the book for you. So in the book, it's only 2 other pages. My hard work is almost complete. The Black Witch crew slain, ready to deliver my master, his first Ashen Lord. The ritual must be performed in Captain Flameheart's lair, deep within the heart of fire on the Devil's Thirst. Its entrance is hidden below the waves, but I can find it if I light the chalice overlooking the North Beach. The Ashen Lord shall rise. All hail King Flameheart. Now, the thing is, doing the task, you will have to light your first go around. I think you actually have to light the lantern. It's no biggie. You can see it up there. It's very easy to do. Or you don't even have to light it. But I'll show you exactly where you want to go. It's pretty straightforward and simple, so don't get bogged down by anything. I'm not gonna lie, this fog is gonna be the death of me here. Where have I put my sugar? Told you. Slam. Well, I don't think putting my lanterns on helped. Man, that sucked. Keep the map up for a little bit here because I can't see what's going on. Sugar. I can see the island. Trying to stay out of that freaking explosion. Looks like the fog's clearing up here, so. We're just gonna dodge to the right because some of those projectiles are going far. Alright, so we're 41 minutes into it so far, and we've just been sailing. But I mean, if need be, you could easily knock this out in like probably 3 hours. If you have someone else with you, you could probably make it really fast. It's fine too. If someone sinks your ship, it doesn't really matter because this is the last place that you're going, and they all have save points after each obstacle that you need to complete. The obstacles, to be honest, are not that bad. It's not like the obstacles of Shore's Gold. Man, I hated that one. I despise that level. It took forever to beat. Come on. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights. People. I got this tail up because the thing that does stink about this is if you miss the journals on your initial run down these 3 paths. I'll show you the 3 paths. It does suck because that means that you have to do the whole thing over again in order to get the journal. Downside. Or not that music, I guess. This music. At first I thought like a Kraken was coming up on me, but it's not. Kraken is not coming up on me. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, donut. But this just means that I've reached the area, so don't be scared. Every time I hear it though, I think a Kraken's coming. It drives me crazy. And there's a storm forming right overhead right there too, which is not gonna be fun. We're sailing along, and if you see that pillar right there, we're just gonna be off to the left here. Not too concerned about the treasure. I know, I'm such a bad pirate. Ah, sugar. Yep, never mind. I was gonna turn around and grab that stuff because that was a don't be on fire. That was a case of 1,000 grogs. God dang it. This is what I was talking about on those volcanoes. They always explode at the worst time available. But that cask of 1,000 grogs, that's worth some money. Okay. So I'm coming up on the island here. And this is the spot that I was talking about. If you sailed here before, you've probably seen it. It's like no big worries. But you obviously know that something's going on. I mean, you see the lava, like, form into this one pit that wants you to go underwater. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. And if you want, you can easily take... you can take the time to light that chalice right there. And when you light that chalice, it's just gonna light these other... You'll see in the, like, bottom right there, it's got another torch. And then it's got a torch here. It just lights them all up to the point. But if you just follow the lava down, you're gonna go straight there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the key, pick up the mysterious key, because it's super mysterious, and I'm just gonna jump into the water, and guess what? That's exactly where we go. Got your lovely mermaid pointed out. I'm gonna lay this, gonna hear some music, and then open sesame. And then Flameheart's gonna talk to you the whole way in. You just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
You've come to steal my chest and stop the ritual. How brave you are.
Super brave.
Such a pity you won't leave here alive. If you really think you can make it through, I invite you to try. It should be most amusing.
So you just come in and then you jump yourself down and you find the path and you continue. This is my third time doing it, so I pretty much got it down. You don't really have to worry about the swimming. You can do it all in one shot without losing your breath. However, if you hesitate to do certain things, you could be in trouble. These things don't give you oxygen, so just keep swimming. I'll show you the part where we're about to come up to the three-way channel thing. And on that three-way channel is where you're gonna have the decision on which path you're gonna take. Each path has a journal. And there are journals before that. I just already collected them, so I'm not grabbing them. Couple of stuff. It's almost like a premonition, because you're going to be doing a whole bunch of jumping. He's going to keep talking, because he's a knucklehead. You don't fight him, though. That's the weird part. I always thought you would. You do get a chest of rage, though. Swimming, 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 swimming.
Turn back now, and I might let you live.
I like how he's so nice and invited me here, and now he's like, turn back. I already took your invitation, Teddy Roosevelt, so...
Catacombs were here long before you were.
So...
Will endure long after you have been burned to ashes.
Yeah, whatever. So each one has a path that you can take, and right once you take these paths, you can't come back. So it's very important that if you do the path, you get the journal, okay? As I said, in order to complete the whole Tall Tale and get everything done, you have to do each path. And what I mean by that is if you look on the pirate log, on your reputation, on the Tall Tales, each path has its own unlock thing, so you have to do it. So I already did the Eternal King, I did the Forsaken Flame, and now I'm going to do the Burning Heart. Now, when you look at these things, the way to open them up is the fire bombs. We talked about it earlier, but each door has a corresponding sign, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to look for these skulls. So you see the skull right in front of me? That one's got that logo, which is where we want to go. So you just prep your throwing arm, you hit it,
Another door.
and we're going in. Now, I do have a little cheat thing to help me, and the only reason I have it is because I need to know where the journal is. Easy peasy. But this door is locked. What do you know? I can see it. Maybe I can hit it. There we go. Look at that. Didn't even need to move. So these are just like stupid little things to time in. You can run through them if you have some water. I didn't grab some water, but I can grab some water here. I got a funny feeling I'm going to be fighting some skeletons here, so... Get some water. You can dump the water over yourself by doing that, so... It's always good to have a bucket just in case you get put on fire. And always check this stuff. Just in case you take any damage or anything. I always like to stock up on the grapefruits because those are the best, I think. Grapefruits and pineapple. It also kind of helps you to know what's coming up. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna die here, but it's okay. Yep. That one's actually pretty difficult. Hey, player 148428818. What's up?
Died. I died.
You died. Oh no.
Now that we have that,
Oh
now that we
no.
have that ammo crate, we're probably good.
Yo,
You,
what's
you
up,
died. What's up, Trodge 10?
What's your call?
dude? Yo, what's up? Trying to attack Captain Grimm. Shut up, Daniel.
Attack Captain
Thank
Grimm?
you, bro.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point at you. Yeah, what's up?
Man, now that we have the ammo,
Yeah, me too. Dude, this guy's super nice.
be quiet.
I love when people are nice. Alright, but I need to figure this out. Alright, there's gotta be a way to slow this down. I may have to look at the thing in order to figure this out. Because that hurt. I got a funny feeling I just got a time. There's no, there's levers, ladies and gentlemen. That I didn't know. So it's a good thing that you follow some of these things. Alright, supposedly there's a... Oh, there's a lever right here. Not so sure if that helped me entirely, but... Oh, here's a lever. Can I pull that lever? I love how I have a light underwater. So I'm assuming that there's one more lever somewhere. There it is. about to say, that would be impossible to navigate. But, guess what? We just made it through. Alright, next one. Alright, this is just going straight through. We got this. That was easy. Jump. Hi-oh, that was easy. Man, this guy hates me. Alright, I need to follow because there's the journal coming up. Yeah, I did the leap of faith. Gotcha. Skelly, skelly, skellies. Each one has a trap that can be activated by a firebomb. I'll just show you guys what it looks like. I really don't care too much for the traps. Looks like there's a fire cannon, so I'm just gonna come in here. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna let it do its thing. It's always some sort of fire thing. So it's right here. I don't care too much for him. 3 waves. I can continue to do it though. Screw it. I think this is the Fire Lord. No. Oh no. Oh my granite. There's the Fire Lord. I just like to hit the Fire Lord into the other skeletons, because on the 3rd one, he's gonna go back. It's just easy peasy. But I will stock up on my health here. Might as well. There are some more fire bombs. Now I just need to make sure that there isn't a journal here. We seem to be good. Moving on to the next one. Open the pulley system. Tons of pressure plate traps. That's okay though. We can easily navigate this. Alright, this is obviously going to be a time thing. Let me just make sure that there's no... Okay. We're good. So yeah, it's a time thing. So we'll pull it up. Plan out a path. I've got my path.
Look at you, scurrying around like a rat in my trap.
So I must have stepped on one. Oh. This is where you just douse yourself. Wow. I may just run through this, because screw it. gonna do. And I think that's probably safe for everyone. Just remember, you gotta make that jump. And look, like, they've got healing stuff for you. I was looking at that and I'm like, man, it's gonna be hard for me to be cautious the whole way around. Now, this is supposedly where the journal is. I need to figure this out before I continue. Seeking refuge. Next, you encounter a long, winding corridor filled with spikes that shoot from the walls. You won't make it across in one run. Luckily, there are 2 small alcoves along the way. From the corridor's entrance, you should be able to see the first alcove between 2 beams off to the right. Time your run. Make it to the first alcove, then take a breath. The journal. Run through the first part when the time is right and hide in the small alcove to the right. Then when the time is right, run to the next alcove to the right. This is where you will find the journal. Okay. I see that alcove right there. Alright. So the thing to remember too is these spikes come out a little bit, and when the spikes come out a little bit, I think they can still hurt you.
First emissary, pick up all the stuff, okay?
Yo, you dancing? What's going on, buddy?
That way.
Yeah, dude, I killed him. We killed him.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dude, this guy's like super nice. But
Hopefully, though, sometimes this stinks because if you make it to a certain spot and die, they may like spawn you in the next one, and I hope that didn't happen. Because I need that journal. Okay, I didn't. I need to run. Alright. Oh, afraid. Alright. Run. There it is. Ta-da! So we got all the journals. Oh, I made it. Perfect. Oh, and what do you know? We made it to the... Well, we're gonna fight some skeletons here. Oh, no. Yeah, I made it. Alright, so here's the ship. He's coming. There's Stitcher.
What have you done to me? An unwitting sacrifice.
So you just jump. It's okay. The story won't progress until you hit a certain point.
Why?
So you just constantly ask why.
You tricked me! We were supposed to be in this together!
And he leaves. So Stitcher Jim was tricked. Could have seen that one coming. Ow.
What I have done to him. Soon he will possess true strength. The strength of an Ashen Lord.
Oh no. So there's multiple things you can do here. If you no longer have fire bombs, you can just put the chest of rage over there and then shoot it with the gun. It'll explode. This is just like any chest of rage. So it's very important when you can to just get it in some water.
Died in here.
And let it cool off. This is just simple. Alright, you're gone. I'm moving. Alright. You're gone. I'm moving. follow underneath. And then come here, and then place it in again. Another firebomb. I don't think these ones have firebombs. But we're already towards the end of the story here. This is just a simple walk through. You're gonna have the circle one, and you just kind of like make your way as you go. It's relatively easy. This one, you gotta jump, though. This kind of stinks. If you get hit by these skeletons, you're gonna lose half your hit points. So it's probably a good idea to make sure that you have full hit points. But it's just a simple jump scheme. I mean, it's nothing too hard. You gotta time that one just right. But then you come down here and place the chest of rage in the water, have it cool off, come up. You're gonna fight some skeletons here. I recommend people, you just put the chest in right there, and then you just go to town. I like to get them as they come up. Try to single out the Blunderbuster guys if you can. Like, come on up. Where are you coming up? The Ashen Lord, so just manipulate and keep searching just in case there's anyone else. Not an Ashen Lord, but the big head honcho skeleton. Guess what?
And yet you defy me.
We just completed the whole thing. Ah, crap. I think that's it. Easy peasy. There's another trap. There should be a trap in all the rooms with the skeletons. You really don't need them, but they add, like, flair. I don't know where this one is. It actually may not have one. But that's it, guys. That's easy. Now you just get out of dodge, and it's going to be a lot of like jumping into water, swimming in water. Oh no, you still have this one, which is whatever. This is easy. You're just going to walk across as it goes. And we're done. He's gonna talk to you some more, telling us that we're lucky that we escaped. Good thing is, you don't have to carry this chest of rage that far. Because,
Take the chest if you still desire. I have no further need of it now. Until we meet again.
So, you're gonna see King Arthur. He's gonna be on the shores here.
There may still be time to save my crew.
Just follow his voice. You can hear it in your headset. Give him the chest. Now the funny thing is, there's 3 of them plus
I'm going to
Stitcher
attempt to
Jim.
reverse the
There's
ritual.
4 Ashen
I can only
Lords.
hope there's something of my
So I wouldn't be
friends left to
surprised if
save.
they're supposed to be the Ashen Lords. All 4 of them. Ta-da! Skadoosh.
Reunited at last. You've demonstrated incredible bravery, and I'll make certain that everybody hears about it. In the meantime, you should get some rest. Stitcher Jim and his consort are still at large, and now that they've been exposed, there's no telling what their next move might be. Let's be sure nobody else falls into Flameheart's clutches, eh?
Bye-bye, King Arthur. Ta-da! Done. Now we should get unlocked a whole bunch of stuff here. There we go. 12,000, Savor of Souls. The Black Witch Reborn. Ashen Curse awarded. The Power of Rage. Alright, let's go see what that looks like, because that's why we did it. But now you can see on my reputation, I should have it all completed. But, easy peasy. That took us an hour and 15 minutes, and what did we come down to the conclusion? 40 minutes of it was just sailing. So really, 30 minutes to kind of, right once you get to the thing. I died once because I didn't realize that there were triggers to stop those things. That's my fault. But let's go down into the vanity chest. Let's take a look at this. Where's the vanity? Do we even have a vanity chest down here? Yeah, we do. Well, the curse. Oh, I like it. I like it. How do we look? How do we look? I think we look mean. I like it. I don't have anything to sell. But it's good. I always do the point. Oh, I like it a lot. We're looking pretty good. We're looking mean, lean, mean, and in charge. Well, that is about it. So Pirate Log, I should have all of these completed. Yep, 188. Perfect. How do I get that though? Or do I have to wait until it's done? Or do I have to buy it? I don't know. Season ends in 4 weeks though. I killed it. The heck's Athena's run? Oh, this is all Reaper? Huh. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I guess this is what I gotta do next. I kind of like this stuff. See, and they tell you where to go. These are kind of cool. Oh, I didn't realize there was a poster on the water. See, like, this stuff's cool. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the outposts. I'm trying to see if there's anything on this one. And you get a lot. So this stuff is like, I mean, Sanctuary Outpost has a whole bunch. The Legacy Beard? I don't even know if I have the Legacy Beard. See, someone became part of the furniture. Like, some of this stuff is dope. That's oh. So there's all those. Fort of the Damned. I don't know how to do this. Defeat 5 blue shadows of fate. Uh-oh. I've clearly overstayed my welcome. Get the hell out of Dodge right now. Gonna start setting me on fire here shortly. Get out of Dodge. Full speed ahead. Warp speed 10. Engage. Get out of there, clean as a whistle. So I think that's what I'll do next, is probably attempt to locate all those journals while still having fun. So I'm going to try to seek alliances with a lot of people. But I'm also going to try to do a lot of the other stuff now. And by the other stuff, I mean like the skulls, the tornadoes, the Ashen Lords. To the left should be the outposts that we need. Yep. But I mean, overall, very successful. We set out what we needed to do. We got the emote that we wanted, so we'll do a nice little chair as I'm glowing. And now I'll deck the ship out and all the ashen stuff that I can find, so... I think we're doing good. That too, we will deck everything out ashen and see how it looks. Kraken. Can't even hit the Kraken. It's not a Kraken. The Megalodon. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Problem being, though, is get underwater. You didn't attack me. Cannonball, cannonball. I honestly don't know what he's doing, but part of me just doesn't really care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. See what all the ashen stuff does look like. Not so sure if I want to go full-blown ashing, because I feel like you kind of stick out like a sore thumb if you're trying to hide from people. But I mean, it looks cool. If there's anything I learned, looking cool is a must. How did I miss that? So we're up. Let's take a look. So Ashen Hull, Ashen Sails. What else do I got? Huh. Looks cool. I guess.
Sails for sale.
Take a look. Okay. I guess that's the stuff that I need then. Is it a dragon? Well, we'll do it.
You have a super day now.
Well, let's take a look at what that new stuff did. Okay, so let's see here. I can put... Not too shabby. I'm pretty sure you can see it. Kind of makes sense, because I think this is a dragon on top of here, so... Yeah, that'll make you stick out like a sore thumb. Okay, so it is a dragon. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, that'll be it for me. Oh, I should have sold the ammo. Oops. Let's see what we got. Alright, no one's on. No worries. We're just gonna end it right there. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. You guys are fantastic. Donut, thank you so much for the like. Hoss, you rock, man. I greatly appreciate the follow. You guys take care and have a good one. We are done. As always, enjoy it.